What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today is triple new watch day. Watch Dives, they sent me in 3 of their new watches. Obviously these 2 are a Militado. This is a San Martin. We're going to get to this one last because I'm the most excited about this one. So I'm going to set this one off to the side here. And let's just start with the one in the middle here. So 2 new Militado watches just recently released. This is new packaging from them, I believe. Haven't quite seen this, and I gotta say it's not the easiest thing to open, but nice and padded. And this is, oh, that's good. This one here is the Militado 1926. So there it is, guys. That actually looks really, really good. I'm trying not to have to edit this video, so bear with me when I try and think of the words that I'm saying and rip open these packages. I don't have the time to edit this, so hopefully I can just upload it right away, or maybe edit it and just add a couple little things to it. So yeah, the retail price for this watch is, I believe, $65 or $68 or something like that. So obviously it is a quartz. You can see a quartz hand ticking down there. But this is very similar to the Baltony 1926, just with a quartz. And they went with this dial here. This represents what the original Rolex from 1926 is. So obviously a very retro looking watch, very cool. It's super small. We'll get some dimensions here for you. 36 across, 43 long, just under 12 thick, and then we have 18 millimeter lug width. Leather strap seems fine, kind of on the level of Baltony. A bead blasted buckle for some reason, but it is what it is. I think for what it is, I think it's nice. I'm pretty sure it just has mineral crystal. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor. He just got a new exhaust on his car, so he's loving it. But yeah, this is the Baltony 1926. If you're interested in this, it looks like it does have a screw down crown, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what movement is in this thing, but we'll figure that all out. But it actually looks really cool. Really, really cool. Very nice, very smooth winding action, or screwing in action. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's the dial. It kind of has like that creamy center to it. It does have blued hands, which is kind of nice. Those hands are really interesting. Really, really interesting. It's a very cool looking watch in my opinion. Yeah, I like that they kind of went with that, the original Rolex look. The hands, they're very unique but very cool looking. The broad arrow, it's gonna split some decisions, but it is what it is. But pretty nice first offering from Baltony, or sorry, from Militado. Really, really cool. And yeah, like I said, the price on this thing I believe is like $65 or something like that. I'll put the price up right here for you, just to verify that. But yeah, looks really, really good. I don't really see any difference between this and the Baltony. I'm guessing that the crystal is mineral, but that's what you get for $65. So yeah, looks really cool though. All right, so next up, I do know what this one is now. So this is their new 39 millimeter Pilot. I believe the model number is ML04. Let's see which colorway they sent me. It's got a brown strap to it, which is unusual. And there we go. So we got the steel case with the blue sunburst dial. They do have a couple different colorways in this one. They have a couple different colorways of the other one too. So go check those out. But this looks pretty nice straight off the bat. Really nice sunburst dial. Pretty subtle sunburst, at least here in the studio lights. Another screw down crown. Let's see here. So this is a different movement than we're used to. This is the Miyota 0S00 or 6S00. I can't remember which one it is. But I've had this movement before. It's 1 tick per second, which is a little bit of a bummer. But you do have a 12-minute totalizer, which is kind of nice. And then you have your day and your date there. Nice looking watch though. Yeah, this is very similar to the TV dial Speedmaster that I reviewed, and it does have the same problem as that. When you watch that second hand, see how it wobbles back and forth? That is a typical problem with this movement. I talked to Watch Dives and kind of, listened to what they were saying, and I told them that, the VK67, I believe, has the same dial layout, is probably a nicer movement for this. I think obviously you lose the day of the week, but you gain a sweeping seconds hand, you gain the instant reset, and then this hand doesn't wobble. So I think you get 2 years less of battery life. So let me know down in the description what you guys think. Which one would you take? I know the Seiko VK movement is, the 3 dial, the 3, 6, and 9 one, where the 24-hour counter. People aren't, they're kind of over that one, right? But the one that's like this, where the 6, 9, and 12, it doesn't have that 24-hour dial. It has a 12-hour totalizer. So in my opinion, I think they should have just gone with the Seiko movement. I believe it's also cheaper too, so could drive the price down. Speaking of price, the retail price for this one is $99 US. The strap is an FKM quick release, which is nice. Unusual strap for this style of watch, but whatever. I don't care. I have enough straps where it's not going to affect me any, but the strap feels pretty nice, actually. I'll probably throw this on some of my divers. Yeah, the watch itself, nice turn down to the lugs there. I like that. Nice little polished chamfer there as well. Does seem to be pretty nicely done. Yeah, polished bezel, unsigned crown, it looks like. But yeah, pretty nicely done overall. Domed crystal, I'm assuming that is sapphire, but I don't know. I won't know until the review. And I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's just a flat crystal. Let's get some dimensions for this one. 39 millimeters right on the button. 12 millimeters thick. 47.3 lug to lug, and I believe 20 millimeter lug width. Yes, 20 millimeter lug. So pretty standard size for this thing. I think it looks pretty good though. Really like that actually. All right, getting on to the big one here. This is the one I've been waiting for, and not just since it's been released. I've been waiting for this watch for a very long time. No one has made an homage to this watch. San Martin and Watch Dives, they got together and they made this watch. They made it happen, and I'm extremely excited about it, and I'm hoping it doesn't let me down. So this is the SN0161. Oh no, it's a 141. That's right, SN0141. So this is obviously a new release from Watch Dives, made by San Martin. You can already see there a beads of rice bracelet, and on the fly clasp. And let's get to the head of the watch. This is what we've all been waiting for. So this is an homage to the Longines Legend Diver. Dual crowns, inner rotating bezel, 39 millimeters on the beads of rice bracelet. This thing is going to be awesome. It already looks very good. It's not a glossy dial like the Longines is. It also has a little bit more brushing on the case, which I know the Longines has polishing on the top. So this is brushed on the top, brushed on the sides, and a nice polished chamfer. I'm going to pause this and get all this wrapping off. All right, guys, got it all unwrapped here, and as you can see, it is looking very good. Pretty typical when we are talking about San Martin here. I know I'm not getting the greatest shots here, using a different camera for this unboxing, but yeah, really nice horizontal brushing, as you can see there. Vertical brushing on the tops, matching nicely with the bracelet. Bracelet looks excellent as always. 20 millimeters down to 16 millimeters on the fly clasp. Not a whole lot extra to say. So let's talk about dimensions. So I believe this is listed as a 39 millimeter case. So let's check that. 38.9 millimeters. 12.3 millimeters thick. That is a great number to see. Really a great number to see, especially with an NH35 inside. The lug tip to lug tip here, 48.3. Nice turn down to the lugs as well. Really impressed with the case thickness on this thing. So we have our two screw down crowns here. These are screw down. So, and they are both signed. There's St. Martin logo there, St. Martin logo there. So this operates the internal rotating bezel. I'm kind of curious to see how this one works. It's just a smooth bezel, although I can feel it's there's something going on with the bezel. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I can kind of feel something moving around in there, and then there's like high and low points, so that's interesting. Like right now, pretty easy to turn. Right there I can start to feel like little notches almost, and then it gets a little tough here. And then it starts to loosen up again there. So not really sure what's going on with the bezel there. Really interesting. So let's see if we can actually use this. So right off the bat, the bezel is not great on this thing, but let's see what happens when I try and screw it in. Okay, so it does not move, so that's nice to see. Sometimes when you get these screw down crowns, it kind of moves the bezel a little bit. So not the case with this one here. Screw down crown here, feels nice, nice pop out. That is the NH35. Yep. I'm guessing there's a ghost date position here. Yeah, there's a ghost date position. Not a big deal to me, but there is the watch. I think this thing just looks awesome. Like I said, I've been waiting for this watch for a very long time. You can see there is kind of a two-tone loom to it, so it is blue loom and green loom. Where's my torch here? Let's see how dark I can get it in this room. All right, gonna do a quick loom test on this thing. So just for reference, this is the pilot's watch here that we just looked at. There's the that's the St. Martin, and this is the Roland Seamaster Homage. This one I consider to have very good loom, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, the loom looks pretty good. The loom on the bezel on this watch is very poor. I'm not really sure why it's so bad. They could have at least loomed the loom pip. I mean, it is loomed, but it is not very good. But there's interesting, the two-tone loom. They did that obviously because the Longines is the same way. Looks pretty good. Looks fairly strong, I'll say. Same with the pilot's watch. Yeah, overall the loom looks pretty decent. Right, I'm gonna blind you. So there you go, guys. That is the a look at some of the watches that I got today. Here's a couple more watches that are coming to the channel. This one I just shot the review for, so that one's really nice, a Quantico Horizon Hawk. And then also this one here, this is a Bernie kind of tankish looking thing, really nice and slim. I did a write-up for this thing over on Reddit, so go check that out if you didn't see it and you are interested in this, but I will be doing a full review for this one pretty soon. But for right now, there's the three main watches that got launched today, or got delivered today, I should say. They launched a few days ago. Really, overall, very impressed with the St. Martin. It just feels like a quality piece. The bezel on it, it's a little odd. The loom, not great. And just the feeling of that bezel. I'll play with it a little bit more until the full review, try and figure out what's going on with it. But either way, I'm so happy that they actually made this watch. So there you go, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you'll see all these in a full review very soon. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Peace.